What does Party Rock Anthem have to do with me? A lot, because every day I'm shuffling. I'm John Paulus. You're listening to Life's Potluck Buffet. Do you like that? Every day I'm shuffling, just like in the song. So, Party Rock Anthem is another video with billions of views. Again, of course, because it's a music video, which is absolutely required if you're going to have a billion views. And by the way, there's only one video that I know of with many billions of views that is not a music video per se, although it has a lot of music, and it's animated. And yeah, we talked about it. It's Masha and the Bear, episode 17. And that video, besides that video, I'm telling you, if you want billions of views, you're going to have to make a music video. And really, that's only fair because it involves so many different talents to make a music video. So really, these videos are so deserving of billions of views. And they bring us so much joy. But Party Rock Anthem, which is now 12 years old, was by LMFAO, which is a duo. Red Foo and Sky Blue are the two members of the duo. The video also features Lauren Bennett, who I believe is from the UK, and Goonrock. Now, this song is, if you haven't heard it, you should probably have, because again, it has 2.3 billion views, which probably includes most of the people listening to this. So if you haven't listened to it recently, listen to it. It's easy to find. Search under Party Rock Anthem or Every Day I'm Shuffling or whatever other lyric you remember, and it'll be the first video to pop up. Interestingly enough, for those of you who are music fans, you may not know this, but Red Foo and Sky Blue are related. They're kind of step relatives, the uncle and nephew. And Red Foo is the son of Berry Gordy. Do you know Berry Gordy? If Berry Gordy's listening, hello, and thank you for all of the music that you've given us over the years. Berry Gordy is a Motown songwriter who maybe some of the earliest stuff he worked on was Lonely Teardrops. Do you know that song? But he also wrote music for the Jackson 5, like that ABC song. ABC. Oh, I'm not going to sing because you don't need to hear me sing. But you know that song. That's Berry Gordy. Other song. I mean, and also organized composers into groups to compose these songs. So really a great model for how to work together as well. So that's the father of Red Foo, who's in LMFAO, who's in Party Rock Anthem. And so today, since Every Day I'm Shuffling, I thought that would be appropriate to have a party rock theme, as you could see from the thumbnail. And so I better get to shuffling. So here we go. I've got the cards here, and this is a very special Party Rock Anthem shuffle. We will have one casual shuffle for Red Foo, one for Sky Blue, one for Lauren Bennett, and one formal shuffle for the final person mentioned in the title of the video, Goonrock. Here we go. That'll be the formal shuffle. All right. And then we will look to see where there's a gap in the cards that stands out to me. Oh, there are a lot. That'd be cool if there were 4 gaps, one for each of the people I mentioned. I think this is it right here. Yeah, same we got here. And the card is 33. Call on a friend. Oh, well, that's fitting. I was just thinking, my favorite moment in that video is in the beginning when there's the kind of dramatic introduction to the video, and the guy makes them put these earbuds in, and he says, got him in, and they do, both Red Foo and Sky Blue have them in, and Sky Blue says, "What, vitamins?" I don't know why that cracks me up every time. Anyway, so Call on a Friend is card 33 of Life's Potluck Buffet. Ask someone present to say what they perceive your strengths to be, and if they'd be willing for you to say what you think their strengths are. If there's no one present, talk to a friend when you have a moment. So the idea behind Call on a Friend is that if we don't explore and understand and have this self-awareness of what we do well and how we do when we're doing well and what we do when we're flourishing and how to and don't understand that for ourselves, and the default for most people is not to understand this. That's the important part to understand, is we don't automatically know what our strengths are. We don't automatically know what we're doing well when we're flourishing, because we're doing it. And when we're doing it, we're doing it. We're inside that activity. And to step outside of ourselves and say, "Oh, I'm doing well right now," would make us mess up the activity, and then we wouldn't be doing well anymore. It's like that sports thing that I've talked about before, where when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. You're not thinking about anything, you're doing. So the doing part is what, and doing in a zone, let's call it, is how we're acting when we're acting from a place of strength, and also when we're flourishing, and when we're doing what we do, and we don't automatically know or have knowledge of how we do what we do. It's because it's what we do. It's that we don't know anything else, in a sense. And so it doesn't stand out to us. And that's why this Call on a Friend exercise is important, because people who you trust and who know you so well, they know what you are doing when you are flourishing. They know how you're doing when you're flourishing because they see you doing it. They are witnesses to it. And that's important, because the self-witnessing, the term I just came up with 5 seconds ago, self-witnessing is something that we need to strive for, but it's not something automatic. In fact, it's not something that at all that we would have to begin with, because it's others who see us when we're flourishing. They are the ones who see our faces light up. They are the ones who see us doing something where we're like just really so on point, and everything is just magic. And that's really nice in certain senses, because that can help us lead ourselves forward by understanding what others are seeing, and then aligning that. This is something we talk about all the time, aligning that with what we need for ourselves. And that's how the flourishing happens in a new state of self-awareness and self-witnessing. So today, ask a friend to witness for you, and then consider for yourself, by thinking about what you do and how you do when you're flourishing and when you're doing well, based on what your friend said, figure out what it is that you need to witness for yourself, and then keep doing what you're doing. Because that's the best part about all of this, is that awareness of what you're doing, that self-witnessing, is going to only help you up your game. It's not going to change necessarily what happens while you're still going to be in that zone. You're still not going to be able to think about what you're doing while you're doing it. But when you're not doing what you do so well, you're going to be able to strategize about what can happen that's even better than what you're doing right now, different from what you're doing right now. And that's going to make a big difference in your life and in the lives of others.